We want to let you know about a special summer camp starting soon, allowing kids to discover nature from an artist's perspective.
The all-star educator Heather Blau from the CIty Botanical Center joins us now with the scoop on Eco Art Camp coming up. Heather, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you for the invite. We're really excited to be here and talk to you guys a little bit more about our Eco Art Camp that's going on.
Yeah, it sounds like a ton of fun, something different. All week long, kids are going to be covering different topics in this art camp. So describe some of those topics for us.
Yeah, so we really utilize the garden as our main inspiration. You know, when you go out to the garden, there's endless things that you can do to find different ways to bring art into your life and into lots of different things. You know, today was a rainy day. That's a great example, right? I'm sure we all had a little bit of mud that we tracked in. I know I had lots of mud in my shoes from the garden that I was walking around today. But mud is a fantastic medium. You can use it for paint, you can use it for clay pots, you can use it for lots of different things. And that's some of the examples of some of the activities that we may be doing for some of our campers as they join us at the end of this month for our Eco Art Camp. Another one is the sun. The sun is another great medium for some other activities too. So utilizing that sun power to create some different types of prints to help as we utilize some of those things too.
And campers should definitely prepare to spend most of the time outside, right?
Absolutely, yes. We utilize the garden and we utilize the garden spaces. So we are outdoors, we are exploring and having fun as we both learn and create.
Absolutely. Now, we wanted to ask, you mentioned some of the different, you know, mud, sun, things like that, but what kind of art can campers create using those things in nature?
So we try to be as diverse and as innovative as we can be. So we're not only going to be maybe painting, we're going to be maybe developing and creating different mediums. So it might be a little bit of sculptural, it might be a little bit of some innovative creativity. So whatever they can kind of come up with, we provide the supplies and see what they develop. That's usually my favorite ones.
And you brought an example of that with you today.
I did. So one of the ones that we use is where we actually use the plants themselves to come up with some amazing pigments and some absolutely fantastic things. So I thought we'd maybe try that.
Let's do it.
And see what we can do. So first things we need is a hard surface so we don't ruin what we have here. A little piece of wax paper can go a long way to help protect those. So everybody gets a little piece of wax paper. And then there is just a little piece of cotton. So cotton fabric. So lay your cotton fabric down on your wax piece of paper and then select your material. So I've got some leaves in here, I've got some petals, all sorts of things. So go ahead and just pick them right off of our centerpiece.
Something.
Yep, pick them right off our centerpiece.
Morgan. I'm gonna just I don't want to, you know, ruin it.
It's exactly why it was brought along. Okay. Yep. So this one was one of those. This one was actually one of those Japanese maple leaves that we just pressed right on there.
So I can put it like this.
Put it right there in the middle, absolutely just like that. Beautiful, fantastic. And then place another piece of wax paper right on top.
Oh, okay.
Yep, just like that. So we're gonna have some fun with this and see what we can do.
Okay.
And then you can either go with the...
Move your mic just a little bit, sorry.
You can either use a rock or a hammer, depends on how crazy you want to get with it. But just start pounding things. And that is going to help transfer that pigment.
Watch your finger.
Watch your fingers.
You never know with live TV what you're going to be doing, right?
Right. Now yours might get a little challenge because you left your center in your beautiful Rebecca there, but in general, you're going to start to get some of that pigment transferred over into your ones. Eventually what's going to happen is if we spent a little bit more time with that, you'll eventually see that you're going to get some of that pigment to transfer over from one to another. And you're going to start to get some fantastic, beautiful artwork in your cloth.
It's coming through.
Oh, yeah, it started.
It's starting to. A little bit more time and we would get that beautiful artwork going.
Now, separate from this camp, you also have a new exhibit, Plants of the World, People Behind the Plants. Tell us a little bit about that.
So that is one where we are really looking for stories of the community. So we are looking for folks to showcase what are some plant inspirations that they might have, some plants that might have reminded them of stories that they may have when they were growing up in other parts of the world. And we really want to capture those stories and we want to highlight them and be able to share them with our communities and our visitors. So if you have a story of a plant that maybe reminds you of a place where you had where you had grown up from, or where you had you know, have strong ties to, we would love to hear from those and really have an opportunity to showcase those as an opportunity with those collections. This would be a really great place to do that. If you want to, please reach out to us.
Yeah.
Go to our website, qcgardens.com, and we can direct you there for some additional information.
Fantastic. And of course, if you're interested in signing your kids up for the Eco Art Camp, we've got that info on your screen for you. Runs Monday, July 25th through Friday, July 29th from 9 to noon. You do need to reserve your spot, though, by next Wednesday. That's July 20th, so mark that down. And you can do that again by heading to qcgardens.com. Heather, thank you so much, and thanks for bringing this. This was a lot of fun.
We appreciate it.